No, keep going.
Going to the opening in 3, 2.
Welcome to the Buc Buzz. I'm Jake Hibbert.
And I'm Kiro Gorman. Let's get started with some wrestling news.
Out of the Oswego Buccaneer wrestling team, 2 outstanding wrestlers were able to have over a 500 win-loss ratio, and 4 of them made it to sectionals. Zach Caruso with a record of 33-10, Frankie Dehar with a record of 19-21, Stephen DeMung with a record of 16-7, and Brian LeBron with a record of 8-17. All wrestlers were able to make it to sectionals and place. Zach Caruso placed 4th in his weight class, Frankie Dehar placed 6th, Stephen DeMung placed 2nd, and Brian LeBron placed 5th. The team is practicing in the offseason and getting ready for next year. Open mats are on Tuesday and Thursday from 6 to 7:30 and are practicing freestyle and Greco wrestling.
Wow, it seems like some of our wrestlers did really well this year.
Yeah, they definitely did. So, Kira, did you get a chance to go to the shebang that the Oswego Lions Church hosted last week?
No, I actually didn't get to go, but I heard you went. Was it fun?
Yeah, I went there. It was a lot of fun, but I was really tired the next day.
Yeah.
For more information on shebang, let's send it over to Kyle, Maddie, and Jenna.
The shebang is an event hosted by the Alliance Church where you start at about 7 p.m. at the high school and you end at 7 a.m. at the church. For more information regarding this, we're going to send it over to Danny Osteich.
Is basically a all-nighter that was started about 17 years ago, and it has grown. Back in the day, it used to be a thing that was about 30 kids a night, and now it's about something for 350 kids a night. But it's basically a night that is for kids to come and be able to do safe and fun things for the whole night. So kids pay $25 if they pre-register. Then we can order a shirt. And so the money goes for the shirt. We buy buses to transport all the kids safely. We get inflatables. This year we got laser tag equipment. We do all different types of food offered throughout the night. One of them is an abundance of pizza, about 100 boxes. And then just the random giveaways we do. And then on top of that, we have a bunch of like little skits that involve, getting props for those also. So the purpose of shebang is for us to basically, as a twofold. One is to offer the students of Oswego County and primarily Oswego City a safe, fun thing for them to do that they can invite their friends to. And our goal is to, make it where it's something that they're excited about, that they want to be at, not something that's lame and that they could care 2 hoots about. The second part of it is also to belong with our church mission statement, which is His community reaching our community. Our community reaching His community. And what that is basically us being a light and trying to help.
So, Claire, how many years have you been going to shebang?
My church has been holding it for about 4 years, so I've gone all 4 years.
Oh, that's nice. So, what's your favorite part about shebang?
My favorite part is probably when you get to decide if you're going rollerblading or bowling. And last year we started the rollerblading, and I had never gone before, so it was really fun. I got to learn how to rollerblade.
This shebang will be my 5th year. I think it's a really great thing to do, it's just once a year, so it's really fun to just bring the community together and just have fun. My favorite part about the shebang is the games when we first come to the high school. It just brings everyone together and it's like, okay, this is, how it's going to be the rest of the night. And yeah, it's just super fun and kind of bonding.
That looked like a ton of fun. I wish I could have gone.
Yeah, it was tough, but I had a lot of fun with my friends.
Sounds it. In other news, Mayor Billy Barlow recently announced some pretty good news for any car owners in the city of Oswego. As many of us know, parking in the city can be pretty hectic during the winter months while the parking ban is in place, especially this year due to the change from parking on alternate sides of the street to having no parking at all from 1 to 6 a.m. The mayor lifted the parking ban on Wednesday, March 2nd. I want to personally thank each and every resident who obeyed and respected the parking ban and kept their vehicles off the streets overnight so our DPW and plow drivers could effectively clear our streets. The parking ban undeniably helped maintain safe road conditions during the snowstorms we had, and I appreciate the public's overall support of the parking ban, Barlow stated when he lifted the ban. Although the parking ban can seem frustrating to some, and on nights when there's no snow, it can seem pointless, it really does help a lot for the nights when we get a lot of snow. If the parking ban was not in place during the winter months, it would be extremely difficult for DPW and plows to do what they need to do to make our roads safe for us to drive. I think it's hard for people to truly understand how important it is to obey these rules, and it's really nice that so many of the public is supporting the rule and working with it.
That's nice that the parking ban got lifted. I know it can be really difficult for city drivers.
Yeah, it was kind of hard in my house trying to fit all our cars in the driveway, but...
At least you have a car.
Very true.
So, have you ever had Mr. Canale as a sub?
Yeah, he's one of my favorite subs here. I love it when he tells all the stories about the war.
Me too. Well, this week, Alex Hessig made a segment all about him. Let's send it over to him now.
Mr. John Canale of Oswego, New York, has been working as a lifelong educator. On top of his service in the classroom, Canale is a veteran of World War II. Canale took part in one of the most storied battles of the war, the Battle of the Bulge. The Battle of the Bulge started December 16, 1944, and Canale joined the battle on the 22nd of December.
Many men, approximately 90,000 men, died in the Battle of the Bulge for us. And you should be proud of that fact and always keep that in mind every day of your life, those men that died for us.
The experience left him with countless stories and lessons to share with students at Oswego High School. Canale continues to serve as a substitute teacher within the Oswego City School District, and whenever afforded the opportunity, Canale will teach his students about one of the most important times in our country's history.
Kids are so enthused that they have a little man like me to tell them about the war.
The students of Oswego High School who have heard Mr. Canale's memories and lessons from the war have stories that can continue to be taught for generations to come.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Mr. Canale brings a lot of culture to our school, don't you think, Kira?
Yeah, not only does he care about our scholastics, but he also gives us a lot of real-world knowledge.
Yeah, he's also really supportive of our athletics here at school.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, do you know who Linda Cohn is?
Yeah, she graduated from Oswego State, and she just recently celebrated her 5,000th show on ESPN.
Wow, that's pretty cool as well. Let's send it over to Tanner Wengen with more on the subject.
ESPN anchor Linda Cohn recently hosted her 5,000 Sports Center broadcast on Sunday, February 21st, making her the first anchor to do so. Cohn graduated from SUNY Oswego in 1981 with a bachelor's degree in arts and communications and was also a member of the women's hockey team. She's been anchoring at ESPN since 1992, where she joins fellow SUNY Oswego graduate Steve Levy. Cohn was recently on ESPN Radio Syracuse, where she spoke of her desire of getting a sub named after her at the local and iconic Oswego sub shop. A Twitter petition was started with the hashtag #GetCohn_a_sub, and the sub shop has since announced that they will be naming a veggie sub after Cohn. She expressed her gratitude on Twitter by saying, "Thank you, Oswego Sub Shop. I'll make you proud with this healthy addition." Reporting for WBUC, I'm Tanner Wengen.
Wow, that's awesome. Do you think that the sub shop would name a sub after me?
Well, I mean, maybe, but it'd be pretty difficult.
Well, it might be a challenge, but I'm up to it.
Yeah, good luck with that. In other news, U.S. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand addressed a group of leaders in public higher education on March 3rd on the issue of sexual assault on college and university campuses. Gillibrand, along with Senator Claire McCaskill, has won the support of a bipartisan group of Senate co-sponsors for the Campus Accountability and Safety Act, which aims to hold institutions accountable and to protect and empower victims of sexual assault. The senator met with the Council of State Representatives at the Russell Senate Office Building in Washington, D.C. to explain and advocate for the bill. The Council of State Representatives is responsible for helping to formulate and carry out the public policy agenda to the American Association of State Colleges and Universities, and providing counsel on state higher education trends and issues. The American Association of State Colleges and Universities has nearly 420 public colleges, universities, and systems located throughout the United States, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Virgin Islands. Campuses can range in size between 1,000 and 45,000 students. These student-focused institutions engage faculty, staff, and students with the communities and regions they serve, helping to advance public education, economic development, and quality of life.
Yeah, that's definitely an important issue, and it's awesome that Senator Gillibrand is bringing more attention to it.
For sure, for sure. Well, that's all for this week's edition of the Buc Buzz. Thank you for tuning in.
Have a great weekend and week, everybody, and remember to keep tuning in to WBUC for more student-produced television.